Hey, hi, hello, hello. We are back in the world of Melvor. It's been a little while since we last spoke, and some pretty exciting things have been happening. You can see we hit the big 99 Slayer, which is a pretty fantastic milestone. It wasn't actually too bad. I came up with a technique that I think was quite good, which is just you spam reroll. You keep rolling new tasks until you get something with a huge quantity like this, and something that trains well with whatever various combat stat you're training. In our case, of course, ranged, because everything else is maxed. And ranged, as you can see, is almost maxed too. I got Slayer yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago. Ranged, I've built up since like 92, I think, when we last made a video. But we're getting really, really close. That'll be in a separate video, though. Of course, we're not gonna get like 100,000 experience in one video. Since I finished Slayer, I've just been kind of shooting my bow where I please, mostly working through dungeons to get some more rare drops. First one I went for was the Ancient Longbow, just because it seemed appropriate to have it for the end of the range grind, and we got it. I think it took some 850 chests. You can check, I guess. Bandit chest is one of these guys. Presumably 827 bandit chests. So I don't know, is that a good drop rate? I was becoming skeptical that it even existed. Now I'm moving on, kind of just doing these in sequential order. I want to get a bone necklace for sure. An elite amulet of defense would be nice, but we can always upgrade once we've got enough amulet of defenses. I don't know if this is the best item acquisition method, going after these dungeon drops one at a time. But it's kind of fun, and it's exciting when you get a big stack of chests like this. Oh, the camera's in the way, but we've got 273 standard chests. We are again hunting for things at the very bottom of the drop table. The Elite Amulet of Defense and the Bone Necklace. I don't even know what this does. Quite curious. So yeah, I guess the first thing we'll do is pop open all these chests. And we got nothing. But we can sell these, make a little bit of money, nothing to write home about. Our cash stack is getting pretty strong, though. I've been also fighting a lot of horned elites to get ancient arrows, and those drop quite a bit of money, and this represents a lot of money, too. So, I don't know. I don't really know what we're going to need money for going forward. And we're still dry. Okay. Well, we continue onwards. Through the Babby dungeons, trying to get the bone necklace of uncertain strength. But yeah, I feel like I'm going to max range tomorrow, probably sometime, which is a full max out. It's the final level on our account. We're at 91% of the way through it. So that's pretty exciting. I gotta say, that's pretty exciting. So please look forward to a video about that. Probably a very sentimental, nostalgic, looking at our whole Melvor career as a whole. I really want to get the 99ing on camera, though, so like once I see that it's getting close, I'm going to swap and do something else, or maybe just make another video on the spot if it's convenient. Anyways, yeah, that's kind of everything that's been going on. Trying to think if there's any other exciting drops I got. I don't think so. Most of these I haven't really done yet. This one, there's quite a few things we still need, and then the god dungeons are going to be like a whole thing. So, as the title indicates, though, there has been a little update since our last video. It hasn't added a whole ton in terms of content, as far as I can tell. A monster to the farmlands. Plants. Let's fight a plant. Because right now there's this blank spot that we can fill up quite easily. Fight a plant. Let's go. Shoot a plant with an arrow. I love it. Blam. Good. Back to the dungeon. Nice, nice, good. Plant. What else? Added UI for upgrading, sure. Attack speed bar will now animate during use of the special attack, neat. Some balancing things, sure. Some fixes, whatever. Okay. But the... Ooh, mastery and bank rework. Oh, very interesting. Let's check out this minigame. This is quite exciting to me. I have no idea what this is going to be. I have no idea what kind of rewards we can get from it. Goblin Raid Development Plan. Okay, this is pretty cool. I like how open this is. I like how transparent the developers are with how they're implementing things, what sort of changes might come, what sort of feedback they're looking for. This is really neat. Okay, so we don't have the raid shop yet. Fight the raid. Okay. No advantage to having high level stats or items. The infinite waves of goblins. Sure. Sure. Oh, okay. So it's still using the normal combat from the game, except that it gives us like this instance of a special account that's been designed to play the game. I really like that. I think that's such a cool way to implement a minigame. That still takes advantage of the depth and the development that you put into one of the core systems of combat in the game, but is like uniquely skill testing that makes you think about those mechanics in a new light. And the fact that it's totally equal, that you don't need to have progressed in the game to any extent for it to work, for you to be able to go as far as anyone else. Very cool. Select the desired item you wish to equip, chosen at random. As far as you can with the best build possible. Made you with raid coins. So if you die, you still get the raid coins. I like that, sure. Everyone taxes twice as fast in the raid. Okay, that sounds fun. That just makes it more exciting. Raids in first stage, sure. Auto eats, sure, sure, sure. No combat experience, that's fine, because we're almost maxed, baby. One equipment set and one equipped food. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Safe minigame, hardcore characters are safe if you die. Nice. Alright. Let's take the plunge. See what this is like. So we go back to the normal combat screen, and it looks like... I don't know if this is correct, because we're just fighting goblins. We're getting the rewards and stuff, but I'm still using my ancient bow, and I believe I'm still getting experience, yeah. Time spent raiding. Let me try clicking it again. Goblin raid. Okay, here we go. Now we're our normal person. Okay. So, all right. Wave complete. Sweet. Oh boy. Let's see. I think first I'm going to take a weapon and get a crossbow? No, that was dumb! That was dumb! What am I doing? That was dumb! I can't do any damage. I have no ammo. Oh, that was dumb, that was dumb! Alright, let's run. Goblin slot. I didn't think that through at all. Okay, let's try again, Okay. Alright, good. So like, what do I do? What do I do? Okay, what do I do? Taking, like, I guess if we want to switch to ranged, we should get some bolts first. It seems like the goblins are... Oh, this is a magic goblin, huh? And it's got a chain. What's happening? Why am I missing over and over and over again? Oh, okay. We did it. Now we're back to a ranged goblin, even though it has a sword. I guess let's get some armor, because I don't really know what I'm doing yet. Geez. I don't know. Warlock Amulet? Maybe? Magic Spells heal you for... Oh, okay. So let's spec into magic, because that seems good. That seems very sustainable. Uh, uh, mm, uh. So now we need to get runes, I guess, first. Ancient runes? But will we be able to cast any spells using ancient runes? We have all of our spells, I suppose. We have some amount of runes. So if we get a magic weapon, I guess let's just try to keep track of... Is it... We have some magic. Seen some melee. We have auto eat tier 2 below 30. This guy hits for 27. So that was fine. Will there be a magic weapon? Mystic Water Staff, Mystic Earth Staff. I think Earth is better, all other things considered. And we'll cast Earth. Earth Wave, maybe? Don't have enough runes. Oh no, we can cast Earth Strike. Yeah, this will last for a while, and then we'll get some health back. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. Oh man. So it's like kind of overwhelming. Wait, did we run out of food? Well, let's get some food because I definitely normal log. We have normal logs. I think getting carrots here is best. Ooh, it looks like we still have our whales, but I don't think we actually have access to our whales. Okay, all right. It's you know, whatever's happening is happening. Okay, so what happened to our magic weapon? What happened to our Mystic Earth Staff? We don't have it. Wait, where did our Mystic Earth Staff go? Hmm? Wait, where did our Mystic Earth Staff go? We're just back to the Bronze Scimitar. Okay, well I guess that's fine. This thing max hits for 31, we heal at, yeah, we're fine. We heal at, like, whatever. Okay. So... we only have 5 bolts, so this isn't good. I don't know if Ice Sword or Black Sword is better. Maybe Ice Sword? Sounds cooler? Sounds cool? Now we're up against this yellow goblin. Max hit 41. I think we're safe. Yeah, I think that puts us in the auto-eat tier. I think next time we definitely have to get food. Max hit is Frozen Wind. Ooh, we get a special attack. What does that even do? Slows enemy attack speed by 30% for 3 turns. Cool. Now we're up against 3 goblins. Max hit 39. That's still safe. It's less than 25%, and we eat at 30%. Upside down goblin! We're really going wild with this. Okay, I'm gonna get more food. Replaces carrot. This one is nuts though. So I guess it's just kind of random. And we always ought to go for, you know, there's no, it's not like we'll have the chance to come back and eat this later. So we're really well off for food for quite a while. This is basically, yeah. This is goblin snorkeling. I haven't noticed any sort of bias in the combat triangle for the goblins. It looks like we're getting all 3 pretty equally. But it would be nice to take advantage of our Warlock Amulet and heal. But we've got so much food that maybe it's not such a big deal. So I think next time I'm going to go armor and see if we can get some like more tanky type stuff. Because right now our defenses are pretty pathetic. And we have a lot of slots open for armor, whereas if we go weapon or whatever we're going to Earth Adept Wizard Robes. So we can keep speccing into this idea that eventually we'll get back to magic, we'll have a magic weapon. The ice sword isn't bad though. I think I'm going to take this, or do we have a two-handed sword? No, I think we have a one-handed sword. Okay, good. That would have been really embarrassing. We would have lost our weapon and died, I'm pretty sure. Okay. This is, I think going well. I think all things considered, this is going well. I don't know how to tell. And it's like tough to know how much I want to do this, because like I don't know what the raid coins are going to be used for, or what the conversion rate is going to be. But it's pretty fun, I gotta say. I like the randomness. Maybe other people will prefer if it's like you can actually play very deliberately and planned and have like a very optimized path. But I think it's more fun just that you happen to have big opportunities. Like, whoa, we managed to get this insane food proc when we happened to go for food that one time. It has like a nice middle ground between playing strategically and then like a very high variance game where you have that delight of chancing into something good. Let's see, what else do I like? I like all the different goblin faces that we're up against. The goblin face with its kind of semi-shading and stuff I think has become quite iconic for this game, so this is a good way to kind of celebrate it. I like that it's not Flappy Bird, another mini game that I had to contend with before. Okay, let's see. I want to keep getting armor, I think, because I'm okay with staying melee for a little while. Silver diamond necklace. Fishing skill cape seems useless. This seems really good. I don't know what this does, but this seems really good. Yeah, we're just going to go for that for now, because I think this even has damage reduction. Well, no, it doesn't, but it has a lot of melee defense, so that's quite good. Oh yeah, look, we're a tank now. We're a tank and a half now. Where are we kind of lacking? It'd be nice to get more magic defense, I guess. Since we have -1 magic defense right now. But everything else seems pretty nice. Of course, equipment with damage reduction would be godly. Food supply is still looking fantastic. I can't imagine rolling a food drop that we'd want to replace over 61 friggin' manta rays. Ooh, it's a goblin with a party hit. That must be a very, very rich goblin indeed. We're still good for the max hit, I think. Right? What's 30% of 190? While I'm figuring this out, we could die. Oh, I think it was like just under. 55. So 57 is the magic number. Okay. So that's fine. Finishing up wave 10. I don't know. Is this going well? What's the high score? Post in the comments. What's your high score? This is pretty fun. The thing that's a little unfortunate is because I don't really know how useful these raid coins are going to be, and because we can't train anything else while we're doing this, I kind of feel like I'm not going to do this very much. I'm going to get the mithril plate body. -6, so our magic defense is like really bad. But overall, things are looking good. Let's just try to get a hat that has good magic defense. But it looks like we're just going to stay melee, which is fine. But yeah, I can't see myself spending too much time on this, just because we could be training something else right now, instead of getting these dubious raid coins. And I think the fact that it's balanced such that everyone can play it, which I think is great. You know, obviously I think that's really great that every account has an equal opportunity. Why does the goblin with the bow a magic goblin? I guess it's a magic bow. Anyways, I think that is great that every account has an equal opportunity to play this, but then they wouldn't put something amazing behind it. They wouldn't put some game-changing piece of equipment behind this mini game such that brand new players could conceivably just get that as like their very first item or whatever. That doesn't make as much sense to me. So I think the items are going to be more like novel, more just kind of silly things. Let's keep rolling armor. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 armor slots. And ammo and runes seem irrelevant. We're just going to stay melee. The ice sword seems fine. And the manta rays seem good too. Let's get bronze plate legs, I guess. Yeah. Or iron gloves. Which of these is better? Iron is a higher tier, but these are upgraded. I think the gloves just have less of an impact overall, so I'd rather get the plate legs. That's going to make more of an impact right now, and then we can always like upgrade them later. Just filling up, just maximizing our stats as soon as possible, I think makes sense. Yeah. So I feel like, oh, 59. Okay, so we have to eat under 57. Now it becomes this sort of game. I see. Now we are back in the dungeon. But I don't know if it's going to come up that often. We just have to eat between 50... Oh my gosh, I forget already. 57 and 59. Yeah, so... Of course, whatever items we get from the raid store when it comes out, I'm definitely going to want for item completionism, but I doubt it's going to be very high priority versus things that'll actually improve my account. So I don't know. I don't know the right way to design these, because if you're making people choose between mini games and normal training, then it's like very, very hard to strike the balance where people will want to just do it like occasionally. I feel like the intent is to just have people be in the mood for this occasionally, right? My crops are ready to harvest. I can't even afford to go harvest them because we're in the zone where we could get killed. Ancient Wizard Boots maybe should give us some magic defense, which we sorely need. We're down to -4 at least. Okay, sure. Yeah, some of our equipment might be like fighting each other. So now we have to eat between 64, under 64, yeah. It doesn't matter what this is, because if we hit it, then we're eating already. We're up to 5 enemies a wave. Cool. But yeah, like it's tough to strike that balance, right? And I assume this is a problem that a lot of MMOs have. And yet, a lot of MMOs have minigames. A lot of MMOs have all sorts of stuff like this. So there is a solution. It's not like it's impossible to have a mini game that has the popularity you want, but isn't over-centralizing, that people genuinely enjoy playing. It's not just that they do it to get the rewards or whatever. So it's doable. It's just tricky. Okay, we're fine. They do be hitting us pretty hard, though. So it's interesting. At what point should I go for food again? I don't think it's this wave or even maybe the next wave, but it's like we could get just such a paltry selection of food that we almost like want to give ourselves a couple chances at it so that we can still hit nothing if there's nothing that's good and keep the rest of our manta rays. You know what I'm saying? But if we're in a situation where we're out of food or we're nearly out of food and our choices are like remaining 2 manta rays, maybe some shrimp, maybe some potatoes, you know, a real pathetic selection, that's bad. That's then we're in a situation where we're probably going to die. So you got to do it a little ahead of time. I don't think yet, though. I think I'm going to... We have 1, 2, 3, 4 armor slots. I want to replace the Warlord Amulet. It still makes sense for me to get armor, I think. Oh my gosh, Ancient Plate Legs. Okay, that looks fantastic. This is definitely worse than the Dragon Shield. This would be the biggest upgrade, but this seems so rare, seems so blessed, and it has damage reduction, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 5% damage reduction. Oh man, we are sitting so pretty now. Max hit 71. Oh, I have to... Why am I still using this number? I forget that our HP is going up too. So, under 71 we have to eat. Yeah. We can't completely AFK this guy. We can practically AFK this guy, because he's a chump. And we're wrecking him. Oh yeah, 1 HP. We're just leaving you with a sliver to taunt you, my man. So yeah, food. As I was saying, I want to give myself a couple chances to get good food. Damn, this was a good one to get, I think. That seems like a real good one to get. We're crushing it. So I'm interested in what other mini games they're going to implement. With combat, there's like a whole world of potential for sure, but it would be neat to see mini games that use like other skilling as well. I don't know. Would that be the interface is quite similar, I guess, for all of them. You just kind of click and make something where you have to kind of figure out the optimal route through multiple skills to create an item using the few resources you have. Or, I don't know, maybe that would be quite trivial. But yeah, if you think of, mini games in like RuneScape, of course, Melvor being most inspired by RuneScape, max at 48, pathetic. It's just the ranged ones we have, or the magic ones we have to worry about, I think. Yeah, max at 67, we're still good. I think most of the mini games in RuneScape, stuff like temple trekking and do I know none of the other ones? Shades of Morton? I just know Shades of Morton because there's the minigame teleport that Swampletics keeps using. But I feel like the gameplay is quite different, even though it's still Slayer leather body strong, gold iron boots, black plate legs, no. I don't think any of this is worth getting. So we're gonna go nothing, which is disappointing. Rolling nothing basically means we made a mistake by choosing that category. Like it's not that we could have known, because it's luck, but it means that like choosing any of the other ones would have been probably better. So yeah, how do you develop mini games for an idle game where the gameplay inherently involves only making selections and then watching? I don't know. At first I thought this game might be more like Flappy Bird, honestly. I thought it might be so out there, or like the archaeology minigame. I was surprised that it actually is in line with the mechanics of the rest of the game, that it actually uses combat. It's really cool. And I think, if they just had a bunch of like cool combat games where they start your account in different sorts of situations, they allow you to progress your account in different ways, the enemies escalate in a variety of ways. There's so many things you can vary, and it would all be quite interesting and have the same kind of compelling gameplay loop of the combat and watching the numbers go up and down and stuff. I think the addition of speccing your account up, of upgrading your account as you go through the waves, is really brilliant. It's just such a good level of engagement where you're still just making choices occasionally, but it's like, I don't know. Oops. Oh, we're at 240 now, though. I'm being kind of sloppy here. But I'm not like super invested into like, oh, I gotta get an amazing high score. Oh, I got a beach ball. Because I don't really know what any of this is for. Oh, after I finish this wave, I should farm. I keep forgetting. I wonder if I should be using slash. Am I supposed to use slash? No, my chance to hit just went down. And nothing else changed. Block is the same as stab, okay. Mustachio Goblin, very cute. We're still okay. Oh, we can't farm, I see. So, armor last time was a bust, but I still really want to fill up these slots. I guess steel gloves is better than nothing. I'm gonna farm real quick. La 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 la. Farming's still going well. Very curious about what this rework of the master system that they're hinting at in the next version is going to be. Because I've put a lot of effort into getting my mastery where it is. It's only 25%, which seems low, but that represents like a lot of play, getting to 90 or 25% mastery. So, oh, we got a few more pets too. I forgot to mention. We got this guy, which is disappointing that we got him after Herblore finished, because this would have been so useful for Herblore, but what are you going to do? And we got this guy when we've been training ranged. We got both of these on the same day, which is pretty hype. A double pet day. I feel like that probably won't ever happen again. Pretty lucky with pets overall. This guy max hits 68. I am not worried. We can tank it up to 75. 75 is our danger zone. What was I gonna say? Something about minigames, something about something. Totally lost my train of thought, but whatever. We are getting sort of low on food. We only have 1, 2, 3 completely empty slots and the Warlock Amulet. I'd kind of like to upgrade. Still want more magic defense. Maybe the Warlock Amulet does give you some magic defense. So maybe it's not worth just rushing in to replace it. So I think I'm still going to do one more round of armor. It just seems to make more sense to me to fill these up, since this will definitely get us through like 2 more waves, I'm pretty sure. 58, I'm not scared. Damn, getting that damage reduction is so nice. Oh man. Ancient legs. This is going to be a legendary run. But yeah, I don't see myself doing this again afterwards. I think I'll go back to training ranged, getting my dungeon runs, you know. Yeah, let's look at armor again. Iron Helmet G. That seems quite good. Definitely... Is Adamant worse or better than Mithril? I don't know, but I'd rather fill up the empty slot right now. Sure. I think Mithril is better than Adamant. I don't know. This really tests your... I guess we can look here. Adamant... Oh, Mithril is worse. Okay, whatever. So... I don't want to upgrade these steel gloves. Still want to upgrade this. Be nice to upgrade this. I don't care about upgrading this, and this gives you pretty nice magic defense. So it's more about just getting these empty slots. I think I've only seen skill capes show up in the capes section, which is kind of concerning. It might be time to get a new weapon, actually. Again, I want to give myself like a few chances to get a good weapon. Because I don't anticipate getting something bigger than the ice sword right away. We're scared of over 78. And since this is a magic guy, I don't think we're really that scared. The waves are getting longer, though. Maybe it is time to think about food. This was an amazing drop. Like, this drop has carried us so far, getting the Manta Rays. So it'll probably take a few before we can get something as good as that. Yeah, let's do one weapon. I think we can get away with doing one weapon. Because we have had the Ice Sword for quite a bit, and I don't think it's fantastic. 20, 36, 25, 36, 37. I still don't really know what these numbers mean. I just know that a bigger number is better. What more do you really need in life than knowing the bigger number is better? That'll get you far in any career. Any avenue of success revolves around the bigger number is better. Here again is our Magic Bow, Magic Goblin. I wonder if that's a deliberate joke, that they equip a goblin with a magic bow and say, please cast spells at the enemy. Oh, ooh, a goblin with 2 black boots G. Looking like a straight G. Just strolling out here. Uh-oh, I think we're in an eat zone. If it's under 85, we gotta eat. Okay. That's how it is, huh? If they even hit us. Yeesh. If we even hit them. Yeesh. This is maybe my favorite art so far, though. That's quite hilarious. Okay. And the Big Eyes Goblin, 78. Okay, we gotta eat right at 78, I guess. Or maybe we auto-eat at 78, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's less than 30 or if it's below 30. Okay, so I think at exactly 78 we should eat, if we ever see that. Down to 28 manta rays. So this entire wave only took 5 manta rays. I think we can go look at weapons. I'm okay with looking at weapons. I don't even think we'll get one. I just want to, you know? Black Sword Twin Exiles. What is that? Is that a... It looks like a hand thing. I think that's still melee. We lose our dragon shields, because I guess it's two-handed. Yeah, I think we're going to try this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my god! Always perform 2 consecutive attacks that deal 70 damage. What the hell? Okay, yeah, that was definitely worth doing. I think this was quite a good drop. This I've seen on some big, scary chests drop tables, too. Like, this is outrageous. We're just shredding them up now. Okay, fantastic. This run is maybe just getting started. I guess you can probably tell from the length of the video how successful we're going to be in this, but for me, there's still some suspense. Max hit 70. We are now looking for under 81. Well, that's just great then. This thing is actually a little disappointing in the numbers I'm seeing. I guess that only max hits 59. So after this, we'll go get some food, then maybe back on the armor grind. I feel like melee is almost inherently going to be the strongest just because you never have to go for ammo and runes. And because it seems quite balanced in the combat triangle, I don't know, it's really hard to imagine that having to constantly get ammo and stuff would be compensated for by like additional DPS or something. Because the DPS of this melee weapon, at least, for sure, is outrageous. So yeah, I don't know. I think the route is like melee only. But this isn't a huge problem. Like, you can compensate for this just by looking at... Like, right now it seems like they're just giving you items totally at random among the game's entire library of items, which I think is really cool, and I think maybe there's a place for a minigame that has that. But it's an easy balancing thing. Just, like, make the melee weapons worse. Make the melee equipment in general worse, like of the drop table that you can receive. Or even just skew the drop rates so that it's more risky to go for melee, because you probably won't get as good stuff. 166 Swordfish is still pretty good. Would I rather get that or 208 Lobster? 166 times 130 is this much, 21580. 208 times 110 is more. Okay, we'll take the lobsters. I think that's pretty good. It's a little unfortunate that, like, we're gonna eat more often because we'll only auto-eat out of the danger zone. By the way, what is our auto-eat threshold now? 280 times 0.3. 84, easy peasy. So yeah, this seems good. Like, we'll burn through these quicker because we're never gonna like fully heal. So we're just gonna keep moving back and forth between this area. But that's fine. I mean, these are some paltry hits. Should I be slashing? Should I be blocking? None of this changes anything. Yeah, they're all the same. Alright, sure. So after this, we'll get some more armor. Shield slot is irrelevant now. I guess to get a good ring, better gloves. Better amulet. Any sort of cape. I think the skill capes still give you some stat bonuses. They don't just have the skill effects, so one of those is definitely still worth taking if we see it. Something like a fire cape would be pretty sweet, get more damage reduction. So this mode where you just get the equipment you're wearing and everything else is lost, I think is pretty cool. And for a game that's like this simple, this sort of minigame, I think it makes a lot of sense. But if there was something kind of more involved, something where you're like choosing paths and stuff, also having the ability to swap equipment. Maybe you only get to swap equipment between waves or something, but you get to kind of assess what you're going to have to deal with and re-equip a bunch of stuff based on the inventory you've built up through these sorts of rewards and whatever. I don't know. I think that would be pretty cool too. Oh my gosh, we're missing a lot. Please stop missing. I guess we only have a 40% chance of hitting. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is pretty neat. It's pretty neat, but it's more about the potential, right? But I don't know. It's still just that big problem of like, basically what you want, I guess, is, yeah, this is pretty mediocre. I don't think we want this. It would maybe give us some more. It's only iron that we're replacing. I'll try doing this. Because, yeah, that gives us a bit more magic defense. Now we're at only -2 damage defense bonus for magic. So that's okay. Yeah, so it's like just trying to think of like the kind of ideal use of these mini games. When do you want people to turn to them? And I think the hope is that they're like more active, they're more engaging than just the normal idle gameplay. So when someone's like actually at their computer and they're like, I'm gonna like check out my Melvor account, kind of see what's going on. This is a way to involve themselves in the game in a way that can never be like idolized, not you know what I mean, made into AFKable. At the same time, though, it's like when you're that invested in your account, when you're thinking about it, is when you really want to do stuff that, we gotta eat under 95, is when you really want to do stuff to benefit your account, right? When you want to make progress on your account. So the rewards will have to be like something decently significant to get that feeling across, to kind of engage players, not just with the gameplay, but with the ramifications of the gameplay on their overall account. So as I said, that's going to be a tough balance to strike, but certainly something that they can accomplish just by being very thoughtful with what kind of rewards they give you. I guess this is good too as like let's say you're at your computer and you're playing some other game, you're playing like Fall Guys, Risk of Rain, or other such normie games I have enjoyed as of late. And you're like just doing this on the side and making the choices between waves when it's convenient in your other game. So it's not so much that you're sitting down and like, I want to play some Melvor. It's like, I'm at my computer to do whatever. I'm going to do this slightly more engaged thing than the purely AFK activity my Melvor account was doing before that. I think that's a good thing to shoot for. So it doesn't have to be super engaging, but then again, it's like you're still missing out on training. That's where the rub is. That it's always going to make people miss out on training, and so they're always going to be a little skeptical. They're always going to be a little hesitant to give up those sweet, sweet opportunities. Okay, I'm going to get more armor. I guess we got the fishing skill cape. This is upgraded ancient d'hide vambraces. Oh yeah, what am I talking about? I think this is better. Yeah, that has 6% damage reduction. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're sitting so pretty now. And this, of course, is up to 100? Oh, wait. No, that makes sense. Wait, yeah, I'm a dumbass. Yeah. Yeah, we're looking pretty friggin' tanky right now. I'm glad I noticed this. This has a big magic defense bonus too. Oh my gosh, we're looking so invincible. Up to wave 21. Does it just go on forever? We can't look at the info. Unless we look at the changelog, I guess. Yeah, no, it just tells you to look at this thing that we don't have access to. But I think it kind of just goes on forever. We didn't get any coins or whatever from the first time, did we? I don't know where they go, if we got them. Can open these. Dang. Where's my bone necklace? Just want my bone necklace, bro. Max at 92, so we should eat under 92. I don't know. At this point, like, it would be cool to get an outrageously high score. This video is pretty long. And I have other stuff I want to do. And I kind of ran out of things to say about it. So I don't really care anymore if I die. We'll just kind of, I don't know, just sort of let it be. Let it be as it is. Can check out, what other kind of stuff we got going on with the account. Still polishing off these little bit by little bit. Really want this bone necklace. And these, only thing left is 99 ranged. Isn't that exciting? We're very, very close to maxing. We're on the cusp of maxing. We're 8% of one level away from maxing, a mere less than 100,000 experience. And yet we're out here killing a bunch of basically imaginary goblins to receive coins of dubious nature, which in the future might be spent on something that we, as of yet, cannot imagine. Such is our life in the world of Melvor. Sometimes all goblins must die, just like that anime Goblin Slayer, which I never watched and have no interest in watching. I've heard it's extremely violent. The only violence I can take is the slow accumulation of blood in this, and then the replacement of what was once a monocled goblin with a spinning red circle. Even that makes me feel a little faint. It makes me feel a little woozy, but we can tolerate it for the sake of those raid coins. These are our levels, I guess. Again, I don't know if they cap at some point. If we can just max combat on our on our Goblin raid account. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. This guy max hits 96. Oh, we actually got close there. But as I said, I'm not terribly concerned with death anymore. We've made our point. We can make a build that'll rival the gods. 13% damage reduction against ranged. My god. And it still hits for 96. Oh! I ate there, because I did get a little scared. Come on. It feels like more pathetic when it misses so often in a row, given that it double attacks and it attacks every second. This is a cool weapon, though. I want to get it just because it's cool. I don't think it's better than the Ancient Claw, as far as I know. Let's keep looking at armor, I guess. Gold Mithril Shield we don't want. I guess Silver Topaz Ring? I don't even know what that does. Just a little melee strength bonus. Okay. We can take that. To 310. Sure. What was it before? Right. Yeah, that makes sense. That's how math works. I'm a mathematician. I am smart. It'd be nice to get something to increase accuracy. Mostly that lies in the domain of prayer, I think. But we don't have access to any prayers. Yeah, what else do I want to do? So mastery's gonna change, huh? Wonder how it's gonna change. This, I think, is honestly one of the proudest things in my whole account. These numbers are so high. I don't need compost anywhere anymore, and yet it's so balanced too, so that when I get skill tokens, there's no way they're gonna get wasted. We're gonna bring them up one at a time, starting at the lowest ones, until all of them reach, well done, 99 simultaneously. That was the dream! Oh, the mastery system is scheduled for a complete rework in Alpha 0.17. Your mastery progress will not be reset. Okay, well that's good. That's good. I don't know what kind of rework they're looking at, but at least my progress will still count for something, I would imagine. And I have a whole bunch of mastery tokens. These I'm afraid to spend because I don't want to bump our potions into a tier where we haven't made the lower tier yet. And these I just have because I've maxed out woodcutting mastery, and I was like, well, maybe I can use them for something else eventually. Like, I anticipated some sort of change. They've always had this disclaimer that's like, the mastery system is in an early stage of development and will change as the game develops. So I always thought, maybe we'll just hold on to these and see if they end up doing something else for us. So maybe I'll be glad I did, or maybe mastery tokens will be totally obsoleted and they'll just become worthless. Oh well, plenty of fun to be had. Look at all our prayer points. Nothing to spend them on. Not against stupid goblins. The goblins don't respect our gods. La 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 la. Just swinging away with our twin exiles. It's a pretty badass name. I guess they're little hand knives, like that guy from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had. Like ninjas have, things like that. I don't know, should I just stop at some point? I do have other things I need to do. I can't just fight goblins all day. This video is closing in at an hour. The rate at which they're getting stronger is not insignificant, but it's not so scary that I can't. Like, I'm not really paying attention. They could kill us. We're not auto-eating. Yeah, maybe it's too easy. Or we did get quite lucky. I think we got some extremely lucky drops. This and this, some of our earlier food drops, the manta rays and stuff. Yeah, it's going well. We're gonna keep getting armor, I think, is the best. La la la. Okay. Armor. S, ancient plate legs. Alright, well, no reason not to get that. What do these do? We have even more damage reduction? No, we have the same damage reduction. I guess they just give more melee stat bonuses. It gives a big strength bonus, that's cool. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Wave 23. A prime wave, if you will. Maybe I should play Fall Guys too. Get a little variety here. Fall Guys is kind of fun. I like I'm a stubborn person by nature. Like, I just want to do things. If I can conceive of them, I want to like be able to do it. So I want to win, right? Like, I want to get first at least once. I don't feel good about quitting the game until I get first at least once. And I'd like to get first while it's popular. Like, I want to get first in a crowded server while the game is being discussed and played and stuff, so that if it comes up, I can be like, well, you know, I've won one. No big deal. Most of my friends that play have won one. They played a lot more than me. I only played for like an hour, maybe. So I shouldn't be too salty. But it's like, am I really gonna... Like, it's still fun, but am I gonna play past the point where it's fun just because I want to win and I'm salty? Seems very likely that I could. Such is my weakness. Such is video gaming. Such as this wimpy little goblin. that just picked up a sword today and is now getting absolutely shredded by my twin exiles. Ooh, have we seen this one before? Are there still ones we haven't seen? I don't remember this one with the hat and the glasses. It's crazy. Can we talk about how this game is like an aesthetic free-for-all? Look at the monsters. We have some of them that are like hyper detailed, shaded. We have ones that are just like faces. These just look the same. We have like kind of cartoony things. We have these very strange monster designs. We have ones that are like totally flat, ones that have like tonal flat shading, ones that have like shadows. It's all over the place. All over the place. Same with the items. Especially like these god items. They're like pseudo 3D, you know? They have a perspective to them. They're not just flat. Same with like the gloves. There's inconsistencies about like what angle they're shown at. There's like 3 different glove patterns basically. The vambraces, the skill gloves, and the other things. There's also like these ones. It's crazy. It's all over the map. And I suppose that's like partially like a homage to RuneScape, maybe. I always thought the RuneScape items looked like just crazy variants, but I don't know. I don't really care. It's not about that. This game has moved on to pure like signification to me. It's a game where I don't really have any conception of like what my character looks like either. I don't picture my character looking any given way, which is interesting. Whereas like in other MMOs, that's like a very big focal point, is like dressing up your character in a way that's both powerful but aesthetically pleasing, trying to align those goals. Let's look at more armor. Ooh, ancient d'hide chaps instead of plate legs. I don't think so. I don't think that's worth it. I'm tempted by this amulet of strength or this gold ruby necklace. I don't know what this does, but this gives strength, so let's give that a try. Alright, our strength is even higher. Our max hit going up. Oh, man. Yeah, we're closing in on an hour. I don't know. It kind of feels like I won't be defeated at this point. I don't see how we're going to lose, so I'm tempted to just call it quits soon. I don't see anywhere that indicates how many raid coins I've gotten, and I think we would have gotten at least 1 for finishing the previous 1 wave in our previous attempts. So I kind of feel like maybe that is not fully implemented yet. Or it's just being remembered and stored somewhere else. At any rate, all I'm saying is, like, it's difficult for me to really invest myself in this when I don't know how well I'm doing, and I don't know how well I'm going to have to do overall to get the things that I want, which I don't even know what they are or how I want them. I just assume that they'll show up in here, which means of course I want them. Oh, so many question marks. A sea of question marks. This brief coast of stability giving way to an ocean of unknown. Oh, I'm so excited for the get item episode. That might come after maxing, and then we'll go back to God Dungeons. Oh, this account. So much potential on the horizon. And here we are just killing goblins. Oh, my camera went all blurry. Why are you all blurry? Please stop blurring. No. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's finish this wave, and then maybe we'll call it quits. We'll look at the weapons and see if there's something mega exciting that we want to try playing with. And if not, we will maybe hang it up for today, and hopefully we'll get our coins. It said if you run or if you die, you get the coins, so it's all good. Oh, I love this guy. Oh, he's just so cool. He could kill us. If he kills us, I'll let him kill us. But I don't think he has the internal coordination to... Oh! Oh! We're in the death zone! Oh, he put us in the eat zone. Should have kept us in the death zone, buddy. Should have kept us there until you were ready to really fight. It's getting some good hits in. We're down to 51 lobsters. From like, what, 200 or something? So, they're making an effort, these gobos. Golbin? 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 No, Golbin? What? Golbin? We can't look. Golbin? Goblin? Goblin? Golbin? What? Golbin. Goblin. Golbin. Goblin. What? What is going on? Was it always from the start? Golbin? Can I not read? Can I not read English? What is going on? Is this like a Berenstein Bears thing? What the fuck? Golbin? Okay. Alright, whatever. Doesn't matter. Just taking care of business. Me and my twin exiles. Just carving stuff up. This is a ranged goblin, even though he's got a sword. I love it. This thing attacks so fast. What a cool weapon. Where do we get it? It's on one of these drop tables, I think. The Elder Chest. Nice, nice. Yeah, we'll grind out this one at some point soon. Yeah. Yeah. Lots more fun to be had in Melvor. Okay, let's look at weapons. Yep. I don't think we're going to be taking any of these. Up to 8 enemies per wave. Yeah, I think we'll call it quits. Okay. Oh, high total raid coins 192. Cool. Alright. So this is like our record, I guess. This one was weird. I don't think this should count because we were using our real equipment. This is cool though. The way it shows your final equipment spread is really neat. So this is my high score. I might try again sometime, like not recorded, just while I'm doing other stuff, and really do a super long one and actually see how far I can go. But I need to do other stuff right now, so this is our standing record. Top that. And now we will get back to the stupid dungeon. Give me my bone necklace! Just want my bone necklace. Alright, that's all for now. Bye-bye.